Shall we address the elephant in the room first and say that Bill is not with us today?
R.I.P.
I was about to ask you, what elephant?
Yes, we do apparently have a Bill-sized hole in this Patron one-shot.
This is a billless world.
This is the first time we've done something without one of the members, right?
I think it is, yeah. I think it is.
Like official release content, yes. R.I.P. Yes.
For the record, Bill is not dead. He is at work.
For
I guess
the
same
record,
difference.
I have not killed him. Yes.
It's just sort of like a little death.
Yeah, slowly, as every day goes by inside, you die a little bit.
On that note, we are playing The House of Cursed Things,
Yeah.
a ghastly real estate scenario for 5e by Tim Roberts. It's a critical kit creation, and I picked this up at Origins because it looked interesting and short.
Hey, no size jokes.
How many pages is it?
13.
Wow. Well, their booth had a bunch of solo stuff, too, as well.
2 of those pages is all open game license information.
Oh.
So
11.
11.
John and Emily kind of did that on Twitch.
Yeah, we got about halfway through it.
Yeah, you totally
I
finished
mean, we do
it.
share a brain, so.
So is it really solo?
You don't really share a brain, though, because there were looks. There were looks. The looks of, like, I don't want to do that, but we're streaming right now.
Oh, that's just us talking.
Okay. There were empty looks because they share a brain.
Only one of us can talk at a time. The other one shuts down.
Yeah, I was gonna say. If you treated regular life like you were streaming all the time, maybe your relationship would be a little healthier.
Oh, no. Wait, does that mean that I don't
Wow.
stop talking?
Wow, Leland.
I mean, I'm not a therapist at all, or a couples therapist, but
I haven't been married for 25
But you're happy
years.
to tell everybody what to do.
25 or 20, what is it, 20? Anyway.
We are in 2024, so September would be 24 years.
24
wow.
years. Yeah, good thing. Listen to Leland's advice.
So what you guys are saying is I need to talk less.
No.
I need to shut up and listen more.
If you want to make it to 25, ignore that, man.
Maybe John needs to talk more. I don't know.
Oh.
I've learned the art of shut the hell up.
Do you teach lessons on that? I would take them.
It's pretty easy.
The art of shutting the hell up. Sign me up.
The key is feigning just enough interest so everybody thinks you're listening. That's difficult, but
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah, I am listening. So listening, but pretending that you're not listening. Okay. All right.
Now I have questions for things that we need to talk about later, apparently.
I think we're overdue for an after party is what this is proving. Poor patrons.
Oh, I'm sure most of that's going to get cut out.
No,
Anyway.
keep it.
Shall we do brief character introductions? Starting with Leland, because he's on the left on my screen.
All right, I am playing a level 3 goblin sorcerer by the name of Ash Leave-em-all, and he's a bit of a street performer. He's a street magician. He's a bit of a charlatan. He uses his sorcerer meta magic abilities to make it look like. So he's pretending to be a magician, actually being a magician. So he makes it look like he can like levitate himself without uttering like actual casting spells. So it looks like he has this power outside of the arcane. That's his shtick on the streets.
Why is his name Ash Leave-em-all?
Because he leaves them all amazed.
oh,
And in Ashes.
The one time.
The one time.
One time in Ashes. John?
I am playing a 3rd level goblin barbarian named Trong. I wrote a little thing about Trong here. Trong likes to beat on things. He has a little bongo drum he likes to tap on when he gets bored. Trong gets bored when he's not hitting something or eating it. Chong's friends are people he's not currently beating on or eating. Trong hates the color yellow and is scared of birds. His speech is somewhat broken and scattered, and he easily gets lost in conversation and distracted by little things. He often yells obscenities without provocation. He likes to stick things in his mouth and rarely spits them out. He has a best friend named Chad, and he talks about him a lot. And he also likes to name everything that he has on this person, so everything has a unique name. This will be very interesting for Trong to not be biting people he's with.
Okay.
I thought playing TTRPGs was a chance to play a character outside of yourself. Yeah, kind of break the mold.
Yes.
But you're really
go
just
with what you
playing
know. Is what I say. Just go with what you know.
You're really just playing yourself. I mean, this may as well be your first character you've ever made.
That's right.
Trong kill.
Elena.
I am playing Jessie. I don't know much about her because I have been busy, but she's a dragonborn warlock, and her patron. Oh shoot! I looked up his name. Anyway, she's got a patron.
I bet he loves
Just not real devout.
I feel really bad, but this kind of happened quickly, okay? I made a 3rd level character very quickly without much backstory. We'll figure it out.
It's fine.
I have her voice, and I was thinking Ash Leave-em-all was, while I was asking about his name, was a play on me being Jessie, because I was telling him that, like, I'm using Jessie's voice from Pokemon. So Ash Ketchum versus Ash Leave-em.
Never heard of him.
No relation. Okay. Alright. Jessie! I couldn't play 2 people unless I wanted to do a say shit all thing and be like, James, my alter ego, or something.
You just
That
be
would've
Team Rocket.
That would have been kind of funny. It would be too much. Maybe I could multi-class another time. We Jessie and James. That's all I know, is the voice. I'm sorry. Hate to disappoint. I should have gone first. I should have set the bar low, gone first. This is a mistake.
You all have been sent white ravens with a note to meet your friend/acquaintance Wraith Burgess at the Hopper and Hoop Tavern. You walk into a grimy establishment where local mine workers congregate and see a stately-looking half-elf gentleman sitting by himself at a larger table. He is immaculately dressed and quite out of place amongst the dirt and general disarray of the place. He gestures for you to join him. Greetings. I'm glad you could join me. Let's get down to business. Sit.
I'm hungry.
I have dishes here waiting for you. Please partake.
Just pick stuff off all the plates and starts putting it in his mouth.
There.
Looks like quite the spread you have here.
I pat Trong on the head. It's okay.
Ah!
Careful, Jesse. My goodness.
Oh my.
Do we already know each other?
Yes. You all are friends/acquaintances of Wraith, so you have seen each other at different get-togethers of his. So you may not be friends with each other, but you do know each other.
I see. We congregate in overlapping social circles.
Correct.
Ash likes to think that his social circle overlaps very little with Strong's. There's a very small Venn diagram.
I believe Trong may be in his own circle. Let's get down to business, shall we? I have purchased a house. It needs a bit of repair, but it'll be the perfect place to get away and attend to my writing. To put some words on paper and maybe make a book of my poems. However, there are a few things that need to be cleared out first. I'll give you 1,000 gold pieces to use and divide how you see fit if you'll go and take care of that for me.
1,000 gold pieces? What are we taking care of?
Killing something? We gotta kill something!
No, it's a house full of things, Trong.
No, Trong, don't move stuff.
For 1,000 gold?
No. 1,000 gold.
Yes, 1,000 for 1,000 gold?
There are 3 of you, and 1,000 gold total to distribute amongst yourselves.
Okay, fine. Trong, for 333 gold?
No, Trong, don't move stuff.
I'll find something for you to kill.
quite a few interesting things there. I believe you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Tasty stuff, Trong.
Perhaps, but you could talk about all those details with my legal representative, Edgar Cronite. His office is just a few blocks from here down Latrosse Alley. Do you know it?
Where's house? Where's house at?
He'll pull out a piece of paper and he'll write down the directions for you, and then he stands up and does his buttons on his coat up. Now, if you'll excuse me, there are important matters to be seen, and he leaves the place.
Well, shit. I'm no mathematician, but that seems like quite a payday.
That's what I was saying. Ash,
Oh, yeah, I heard.
do we need to see Edgar Cronite?
Well, I don't know this legal representation. Seems like we might get in a little over our head if we don't consult him.
I just don't want them taking part of our pay.
Oh, hell, he's not our representation.
Okay. Trong, come
Trong's
along.
biting a table.
Trong.
You won't move the furniture, but you bite it.
Yeah, this good aftertaste.
My, oh my, some of the company that Wraith hangs out with boggles the mind sometimes.
You're telling me. Trong, we're moving stuff
Yeah.
out of this house. It is not for eating.
Let's go to house.
We have to go to Edgar first. Come along.
Who Edgar?
Did you not just hear him?
What's that? Trong looks over at the other side of the room, and he walks over there,
Tron! Over here!
looking at the floor.
Over here! Over this way, Tron.
Ah!
Over this way.
He turns around and goes back.
I'll actually start snapping, just trying to lead him out of this and out into the street.
He's enamored by the slap, or by the snapping. He just keeps looking at his hand. Every time he does it, he twitches a little bit.
Maybe this house we're cleaning will have a leash.
Well, shit, I hope so. We may need one before shortly.
Wait, Leland, are you a goblin?
Yeah.
Smart goblin. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
A
Always.
civilized.
I don't play in a
gentlemanly
stereotype, unlike John.
I thought so, and I was like,
Again, I'm playing myself.
yes, we need to get you playing characters that challenge you to step outside of yourself, Jonathan.
So I should play a stupid character. I get what you're laying down.
Yeah, you guys should switch.
The directions bring you to a narrow alley in the middle of the town. The entire alleyway is dark, with the buildings on either side going 3 stories high. The building opposite the office is completely blank, no doors or windows, and the second floor overhangs the alley, making it feel even more closed in. The entrance is a small door in the middle of a long stone wall with a hand-carved sign that reads, Edgar Cronite, Acreage and Estate Services. There's a small window next to the door with its curtains drawn and a layer of dirt and dust further obscuring what is inside.
Just a house?
Well, this is a domicile by the looks of it. Why don't you go in and see, Trong?
Hey! Run up to the door and open it and go inside.
However dark and dingy it looks from the exterior, Edgar's office is plush and warm inside. Shelves full of books and scrolls line the walls. A grand old desk with several seats lined around it is placed in the center of the office. There is a slight musty smell of old books and a fire burning, but you don't see a fireplace anywhere. There is a closed, ornately carved door behind the desk with no other windows. The light is provided by several lamps and sconces placed around the room. A dour-looking old human man looks up from the papers he is reading at his desk when you walk in. He stands but doesn't smile and gestures for you to come and sit in the chairs in front of his desk.
Where's house? Got head job in Dan.
Trong, behave. Hello. Are you Edgar?
You're late.
We're not splitting any money with Handjob and Dan, Trong. I don't know who those are, but we're not splitting any more outside of 3 of us.
No.
You are late! And he looks down his nose at you. Mr. Burgess said I should explain the situation with his house to you. He gestures to the chairs in front of his desk.
Well, you're late. Pick it up.
He dons a monocle and holds a piece of paper up for scrutiny as he reclaims his seat. And then he looks at you, down his nose at you again, from his seat. And back to the paper. and takes a big breath. The previous owner, Gregor Montague, was eager to make a quick sale as he claimed he had been called away to be with his elderly mother during her final years. It wasn't until the contract had been signed that Mr. Burgess noticed some small print at the bottom. Mr. Burgess says it has been invisible before signing, and I am inclined to believe him. He pauses and gives each of you a look, daring you to defy the good word of Wraith Burgess. I have tried to petition a local judge to get the contract annulled, but with no proof that the text in question was not there all along, it has come to naught. And now, the previous owner is quite absent. He puts the piece of paper he'd been examining on the desk and pushes it across to you. There is a bright yellow piece of paper with a red arrow drawn on it, pointing to the very, very small print at the bottom.
I jump up, stand back, and I throw my dagger at the paper. Yellow!
Trong!
Yellow! And I back up to the door.
You stay put. I am so sorry about him. I don't know. What's the matter, Trong?
Yellow.
He screamed yellow multiple times. I think we found a trigger.
I take the dagger out and I put it in my pocket.
Give me Dan! Give me Dan!
No. You have lost your privileges to Dan. He's mine for now. And I put it in my pocket.
He takes out his axe and holds it. You're gonna get hand job. Give me Dan!
What is this about hand jobs? Oh my goodness, Edgar, I'm so sorry.
Edgar is just sitting patiently waiting for you all to pay attention to him again.
Yes, here, let's look at the paper.
Trong. Over here, Trong.
No, do not let him be.
Edgar will quietly pull the yellow piece of paper off of the parchment and put it behind his desk.
We were supposed to look at it, right?
That's very smart of you, Edgar.
It's just like a post-it note with an arrow pointing to the small text. So he pulled that off.
Okay, I will read the small text.
The small text says, additional conditions pertaining to the sale of the house adjacent to Raincroft Cemetery. Before the sale is finished, the purchaser must rid the house of 12 cursed things left behind by the seller. All curses are deemed mundane. However, the seller cannot be held responsible for the loss of life or credibility of any creatures who fall afoul of a cursed thing. The purchaser may employ the services of others to remove any cursed items. When a creature interacts with a curse, any previous curses that affect them will be removed. All cursed items must be found within a 12-hour time period. Upon leaving the house, all curses will be lifted.
Okay, so 1,000 gold pieces, but 12 curses. Why not make it 100 gold each?
Mr. Burgess has requested that 1,000 gold pieces be bestowed to those that complete the task at hand, and has given permission for those surviving to keep any spoils that may be found upon the premises. This
What if we can't
is
do
a
it in 12
non-negotiable contract.
Fine. What if we can't do it in 12 hours?
That is on you.
Then we die, or can we just leave?
This is all I know.
This is kind of spooky.
He pushes another piece of paper across the desk and points to the bottom and has a pen. Sign. Here.
I don't know, Ash. Trong. This is sketchy.
Let's go to house.
There might be cursed things to kill.
Let's go to house. Kill.
Kill the curses.
I go over and pick the paper up and I bite the edge of it. Lay it back down.
That is binding.
Well, this may do wonders for my reputation, having ridded this house of cursed objects. I could expand my act to include said objects. So I think I'm inclined to take this payout for this easy job. What could go wrong with Trong here looking after us? And I'll give him like a pat on the shoulder. You give him Dan back, and with Dan and hand job, there's nothing he can't do.
I grab her hand. It's got Dan in it. Dan!
I let go.
I take it.
Well, I have nothing better to do. Fine. And I pick up the paper and I take a bite out of it.
Still binding.
Well, went in a sparrow, as they say, and I'll bite it too.
Bitter parchment, but gotta make Trong feel like he belongs every now and then.
Edgar will pull the paper back to him and open a long drawer in the middle of his desk with a loud screech and pull out a faded piece of parchment. He places it on the desk so you can see it is a map of the town. He also places a thick, black skeleton key on top of the paper. On the map is marked a large red X about a mile north of town. He points to the spot with a slender, manicured finger. The house is here. He then goes back to reading the papers in front of him and ignores any further comments made by you all.
Even about how good his manicure looks.
You get a slight smile from him, but he makes no other gesture or comment.
The color red suits
Trong
your fingernails.
picks his nose and wipes it on the side of the desk.
Trong!
Keeps on trying to get the booger off. He can't get it off.
Oh my goodness.
We should probably take our leave.
Ta-ta!
Yeah, snatch this stuff up. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, you can take it.
All right, I'll take the map and the skeleton key.
When do I get to play Trong? This is... no responsibility.
Next one shot?
Yeah. I call Trong next one shot.
Oh no. We're gonna have 3 Trongs next one shot, aren't we?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I honestly don't know what the listener experience would be like, so maybe not. 4 Trongs.
You need balance for sure.
4 Trongs and a
We can't all
GM.
be Trong.
It would be about as high quality as our player experience would be, I think.
Yeah. Well, you rid 1 curse and ate 3 tables. Good job, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna follow this map and travel this mile out of town.
I follow you, and I guess I'll do the little... Trong, come here. Come here, buddy. We got
I
cursed
follow,
item.
but I'm looking up in the sky. And every once in a while, a bird flies by, and I run over behind Jesse.
It's okay. There's cursed items ahead.
Where's house?
We're almost there.
The 2-story wooden manor is situated on a small hill approximately a mile from the town. A narrow trail lined with barren trees and home to hundreds of ravens leads up to the manor. To the left is an overgrown cemetery with a wrought iron fence peeking through the weeds. The building looks dilapidated and almost unsalvageable from the outside. The roof has holes in it and there are weeds everywhere, almost seeming to hold the house together, but all of the windows are intact. A small lantern is lit, trying vainly to hold back the gloom above a heavy wooden door that is the main entrance to the house. There are 2 decks that go across the entire front of the house, one on the ground floor and a mirroring one on the second floor.
Well, hey there, Tron. You know, I have a question about this yellow thing. You know.
Where's Yellow?
Oh, don't think about it too hard, Trong. It's okay. Ash,
Why you ask me questions?
stop baiting him.
Chad would not like you.
Who's Chad?
Chad's great. Chad's great.
Okay.
I bet he is. And you know, I bet he'd like me very much.
Chad don't like you.
Chad doesn't like goblins?
No, Chad is goblin. Chad don't like that goblin. He points.
Well, I heard Chad loves the color yellow.
Chad don't like yellow. Nobody like yellow. Strong hungry.
We just ate, Trong. This house looks spooky. Right out of a scary story. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Strong gonna kill something. He walks up to the house.
Go kill a raven.
I'll
He looks up
follow
at the sky.
follow Tron with the skeleton key and just assume it opens the front door.
The manor's front deck runs the entire length of the house, is bordered by a short wooden slat railing. 2 rickety steps allow access to it and lead to the front door. A small, dingy window down a few steps from the door gives a smudgy view of the front room. To the left of that, a makeshift ladder leads to the second floor balcony upper deck, and at the far end there is a wooden bench with a faded and ratty-looking pillow on it and scratches in the top of the backrest.
Scratches? Ooh, my.
Strong will go over and sniff the pillow and lick it.
The pillow smells musty and moldy and tastes about the same. Are you going to try and read the scratches in the back of the bench?
Oh, they make words, Strong. Don't eat that.
Can you read?
I'll make an attempt.
Give me a perception.
Oh, crit, 20.
Emily, I took Eyes of the Runekeeper as my Eldritch invocation, so I can read all writing.
Okay. It is in common. And it says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the ghastliest of them all?"
Why,
point at
Wraith,
Tron.
of course.
A mirror! Mirror in house with bad gas. That's right there.
What? Oh, Trong, you crack me up.
Hey, crack nothing.
Cracked a can of beans, am I right?
What, bite a pillow?
No, thank you, no.
Okay, I'm opening
Let's see
this
if
front
this
door
key
to the
fits.
house.
Yeah.
You use the key to it and it opens the door. You step inside in the house and you see a short 15-foot wall on your left with a closed door in it. Straight ahead, the house opens up to a small, cozy living room that looks like someone was in it only moments ago. A plush velvet sofa and chair flank a small table on which 3 candles are lit. At the far end of the room, there's a fire in the fireplace. Behind the fireplace is a chimney, wide enough for a small creature to access, that leads to the roof of the manor. Behind the chair, the only window allows some light to trickle through.
There's a fire going?
There is a fire going, but this room does not feel warm.
Brr, it's cold in here. But there's a fire going. It's quite the atmosphere.
Maybe someone's already here.
Hello? Hello?
Trong, seek.
I'm bored.
Go find if someone's here.
Who's here? Come here! I start to yell, rock over by the fireplace, throw something inside of it. Whatever's on the table.
You throw one of the candles into the fireplace?
Sure.
Give me a perception check.
21.
10. I have a minus to perception.
You don't notice, Jesse, but Trong, you do notice when you pick up the candle, the flame, you would think, if you're winging it through the air, would go out. It does not. You throw it into the fireplace, which does not feel warm, and as soon as it goes into the fire, it reappears on the table.
Wah! 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 What the? The candle! Ah!
Ash can
He
explain
backs
it.
up
He's
against
the
the wall.
magician. It's a magic trick.
Well, I suppose so. Must be some type of arcane trickery going on around here. I would like to inspect one of these candles.
Give me arcane.
18.
You know that these candles have a magical flame, and you can tell that they are not burning down. And you know that they are the type of candle that also cannot be extinguished. And as soon as it is destroyed or somehow broken, it will reappear on the table. But there's no curse to them. They're just magical candles.
Well, I can safely say this isn't one of the 12. We're looking for the Dirty Dozen, right? This ain't one of them.
Okay. The Dirty Dozen, I love it.
But careful though, the fire won't go out. Don't burn yourself.
You gotta try to touch the flame. Does it burn him?
The flame of the candle?
Yep.
Yes, the flame of the candle gives you a little singe.
Ah! He throws it in a fire.
Again, you notice the fire is not hot at all. It is actually kind of cold.
Hey, Trong, why don't you try maybe breaking off the leg of one of these chairs and see if it burns in the fireplace?
As soon as he says leg, Trong is already starting to grab it and rip it off, trying to pull the leg of the main table right in the middle, the main round table right in the middle of the couch. He's going to pull it, and if he can't pull it off quickly, he's going to beat it on the ground until he can pull the leg off.
So you have upended the table, causing the candles to scatter on the floor, making them reappear on the floor where the table had been. And you are beating on the table to try and rip a leg off.
Yep.
Give me an attack roll.
13.
You beat on it for just a couple of hits, bong, 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 and then you get the leg to break off, and you now have a table leg in your hand.
You know what? My mistake, Trong. I got a loose piece of parchment I can just throw into the fireplace. It's okay. We don't need the wood. And I'll just try to put a piece of paper.
No! Throw it in the fire. No! Grab the paper and throw it. Toss it in there.
How close are you guys getting to the fire?
Right on it.
Yeah, I mean, like right up to it. Yeah, just put a piece of paper in it for sure.
Give me sleight of hands, both of you.
10.
21.
Trong, as soon as you go to throw something in there, your hand accidentally touches the fire. You take 2 points of cold damage, and all damage you do from now until the next time you get cursed will be cold damage, and only cold damage. Also, everyone hears the ding-dong of a grandfather clock announcing 1.
Time for dinner.
Does it, like, the chime coincides with, like, the time of day?
It coincides with him touching the fire.
No, but I mean, the time.
Oh, no, it is not 1 o'clock. It is like, we'll say it's noon.
Okay, so, like, it's clearly not representative of the actual time of day.
Correct.
It's not 1 o'clock. Oh my goodness. We only have 12 hours. You're speeding up time. Don't do that.
No, I don't think that's quite it there, Jesse. I think we just found one of 12. It dong once. Next thing we find, it'll ding twice. And then thrice.
But how do we remove this fireplace? Smash it?
Take legs off of chairs.
The fire does now feel warm.
Oh, hell. Maybe that's how we break this curse. We just feed it. Just like Trong, this fire's hungry.
Beat fire? Beat the fire?
No. Feed.
Put the leg in there. Feed it.
Feed fire. I just pushed the whole table.
The fire gets bigger and burns the table. And it appears to be a normal fire at this point.
We're done.
It seems to be a normal. That must mean we took care of the curse. Or maybe one of you got cursed from touching it.
Well, it wasn't me. Hey, Tron, why don't you put your hand back in the fire and see if it burns like it's supposed to?
Please don't.
Okay. I put my hand... I start putting my hand close to the fire, and thus it gets really hot, then I pull it back.
It is hot. It's like a normal fire. It's hot.
Hot? That fire burning table!
I told you not to. Okay, we got rid of the curse somehow. It's fine. We just have to touch the items, and we figured it out. Let's touch everything.
Go, Tron. Start touching everything you can see.
Touch everything, Trong. Except for yourself.
Let's go through the door.
Well, wait, we haven't sat on any of this here furniture. I would like to sit in the chair that's kind of off to the left of the fireplace.
You sit in the chair and you hear a slight tinkle, and then everyone hears 2 gongs.
Item number 2.
That's 2.
We just
Two.
have to touch them. Are you cursed? Do you feel cursed?
I mean, I don't know. This is mighty comfy. I'll try to get up.
You can get up.
I can stand it. It didn't stick my butt in place.
I'm scared.
Give me a perception.
16.
You do feel a little lighter when you stand up. Anything that had been jingling in your pockets no longer is jingling.
Because it's in the cushion?
Because it's not making noise, or because it's not there?
Are you going to check your pockets?
I mean, I'll check my bag for my length of chain that I have in there.
There's no chain.
What
Gasp.
the hell?
No coins, no any kind of little items that you might have had in your pockets or in your bag. It's all not there.
Oh, shit. My chain and my trick lock, it's gone. My whole act is gone.
Where go? Where go?
It said curses would be gone when we leave the house. Let's just find 10 more items.
Well, we just had to identify them, but we had to break the curses. My stuff.
don't know.
Where's my things? I was like, try to check in between the cushions of this thing.
Give me an investigation.
Move! I'm gonna give chair a hand job! And run over with his axe and hit the chair.
Okay, you no longer need to give me an investigation because as soon as he hits the chair, it breaks and all your stuff falls out.
Oh,
Just like
thank
the
God.
fire. The fire's not cold. The chair gave you chain. This is easy. Now you guys just touch everything else for me.
I'll start picking my shit up.
I go over to the door. This is a big house, right?
Yeah, it's a manor. She called it a manor. That's,
What's in here? Push on the door.
It doesn't
I don't
move.
know
It's a pull. Yeah. It's a pull door, Tron.
Push on it.
freaking Norman doors.
I kick it and beat on it a little bit as I'm trying to get the door to open.
It wiggles, but if you're not turning the knob, it's not moving.
If you're not turning the
Need key! Free key!
Trong, I don't think you know how doors work.
There's no keyhole.
There's no keyhole, it's just a knob.
Twist the knob.
Door not opening.
Tron, you can
A
do
bust
it.
down door.
You can do it. Take your hand. Take your hand.
Right.
Turn that little shiny thing. You can do it.
We only have 12 hours. We can't teach Trong how to do everything inside of a house. Sometimes we're going to have to do
We
things for
only
him to
need
speed the
10
process
hours.
up.
There's 10 items left. We got this.
I don't think that's quite how the time is flowing in this place.
Fine.
I pull the door. Ah!
Time is just a concept anyway.
This is an L-shaped room. The opposite wall from you is about 30 foot away and has a closed door in the middle of it. On the right wall is a grandfather clock ticking away, and on the ground in front of that is a bear rug. Near the bear rug is the window overlooking the front deck. Around the corner is a staircase that curves around to the second floor, and then look, below the stairs is a small chest made out of dark wood. On the walls next to each of the doors are two paintings facing each other. Well, a painting of an old man in one, and the painting appears to have been cut from the frame on the other one. You can just hear someone talking. You there? Yes, you. I'm looking right at you. I know you can hear me. My wife. Have you seen her? She was in that painting right over there, but she's been missing for so long. Can you find her, please? Bring her back to me. I'm so lonely without her. The talking is coming from the man in the painting.
This is good.
Who are you looking for again?
Looking for my wife. She was right over there in that frame.
Well, the frame is empty.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Sure, who took her?
I don't know.
You didn't see it?
I turned away for a moment and then she was gone.
Are you a cursed item? Do I need to take you?
Burn him!
Take me away.
Are you
No, I just want my
cursed?
wife right back. I don't know.
Maybe you can join her in hell.
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
Jesse. Oh my goodness.
Chong's eyes get real big and
Somebody just tried touching this guy. Someone give him a touch.
I'm not touching things.
It's your turn,
Oh,
Jesse.
don't touch me.
Jesse, it's your turn to touch something.
It is my turn, dang it.
Oh, it's rude.
I walk in and I touch the man. There, we'll
Oh.
find your wife.
Okay, yes, find my wife, please. Bring her back to me.
Is it still like she's touching a painting, or can she put her hand in this painting, or what's going on here?
It's just like she's touching a painting.
Okay. Phew.
Are you sure you're not cursed?
I don't know what you're on about.
Should we throw him in the fire?
Hey, whoa, okay.
Don't throw me in the fire.
Hold on. We got no ding when you touch it, so maybe he isn't one of the items.
Right, the ding. You're so smart.
But maybe his wife is the other half of it, and we need both.
She's the ding. Oh.
She could be the ding. I mean,
My
that's,
wife ain't no ding. I don't know what you're going on about. She is an upstanding fine woman.
if she's the ding, you're the dong. I tell you that. You got yourself stuck in this baiting.
is that your bear rug?
She left you, obviously.
Trong, touch it. Touch the bear.
Chad loved that bear rug. I'm gonna take it. So I'm gonna just go over and start rolling up the bear rug while they're doing it.
As soon as you touch the rug, I need you all to give me initiative.
Oh no.
Trong.
I see Chad is a man of refined taste, opting in for the bear rug.
Oh, my initiative sucks. Ugh.
I got a 12.
This is chaos. Bill probably would just be sitting and listening anyway.
I have a 7.
Oh, I rolled a 6, so... Zing, you beat somebody.
The rug is first. It is going to try and grapple Trong. Does a 9 hit you?
No.
So you are trying to roll it up, and it is trying to unroll and roll onto you, and its bare paws are coming up and trying to bear hug you. Ash, it's your turn.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, I will. So it's got Trong wrapped.
No, it's trying to wrap him. It did not succeed yet.
All right, then I'll just try to. I'll just try to chill touch the rug with a only a 10 to hit.
It shrugs off your touch.
Okay, and I think I will just stay right in the corner of this room next to the old, next to Mr. Ding, Mr. Dong here.
What's going on? What's going on out there? What are you doing with my rug? Trong, it's your turn.
I think what I'll do first is I try to jump back to as it tries to grab me, and then I will grab Dan from his sheath and jump up in the air and try to come down on the bear's head with Dan. Ah!
Don't hurt that rug. I shot that bear myself.
That's a crit with Dan. So that is 8 points of piercing damage into its head. I jab it down in there. Get him, Dan! Kill him, Dan!
You just denied yourself, us, and all of our listeners the opportunity for a critical hand job. So you're going to have to live with that for the rest of the adventure.
Oh, dear.
Look, just there'll be plenty of hand jobs.
Jesse, what would you like to do seeing all this going on?
Oh, and I'm sorry. For a bonus action, I'll disengage because I have nimble escape.
Jesse's gonna firebolt this thing from in front of the painting man. Or attempt to. Curse be gone! Ooh, 15?
15 hits it.
6. 6 fire damage.
Okay, it's a bit singed. What's that smell? What are you doing? What's that smell?
Go find your wife.
The rug has a speed of 10 feet.
I like it.
The rug will undulate across the floor like it's doing the worm over to you. And it will attempt to grab Ash. It's a 19.
Yeah.
You are grappled. You are restrained and blinded and at risk of suffocating. At the start of your turn, you will take 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. If you're still in there. Which it is now at the start of your turn. So you are going to take 2d6 plus 3.
Oh no.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
What if we decide we like the pace of combat with 3 players and Bill's just left out of the party forever? Because, like, you know, our turn's up next thing you know. Sorry, babe.
That's why I wouldn't want to add another player, because that would slow things down.
No, for sure. Sorry, Emma. I'm just kidding. As if she would even say yes.
She doesn't like us.
No.
Not that much.
Not enough.
Not enough to commit to a year-long campaign with all of you.
Yeah. Which is really a 4-year campaign.
I was going to say, every year that ticks by, I ask myself the same thing. So, I'm restrained.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm blinded.
Yep.
Which sucks.
And starting to suffocate.
Come on. You know how many... Ash's specialty is escaping, chained up in a water tank. He's fine with holding his breath.
Escaping.
Okay.
But all he can do, so I'll have disadvantage on any attack rolls I make. I'm just going to pop off an Arms of Hadar.
I have that spell too. We have so many.
Which unfortunately will hit Jesse. Because it does say all creatures within 10 feet of me. I have to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm strong. That's okay.
It's DC 15.
The rug gets a 9.
I got 12.
So you have grappled the grappler?
No, just this burst. These eldritch tendrils just blast from my person in a 10-foot radius. Everybody that failed the strength save will take 12 necrotic damage. I maxed it.
That's like almost all my hit points.
I can't see. I'm blinded.
Oh, that hurt. Ash, you hit hit me!
What's going on out there? I can barely breathe.
You smacked me up real good.
That's all I can do because I can't move.
It took 2/3 of my health.
Trong.
Is the bear right next to all of us then?
It is.
I'm going to try to grapple him and pull him into the other room towards the fire.
Okay.
I have pretty good strength.
Opposing strength. With disadvantage because you are pulling Ash as well.
15.
I have a 12.
I'm going to grab onto his little leg and bite into it, and as I'm pulling him, I'm biting him too. Hey, you're biting me on fire! Bite him! Ah! And pull him through the door. How far can I pull him?
I didn't understand any of that.
What is your speed? 30 or 25?
30.
30? I would say you can get 15 feet because you're dragging this.
So I'm about halfway to the fire then. I got about 15 more feet and I can get him into the fire.
Oh my god.
Get off him, Ash! Get off!
What the hell is going on out there? It's getting hot.
It's chaos. This is chaos. Ow.
I'm not going to rage. I'm just going to continue to pull him.
Jesse.
Well, if you rage, you'll have advantage on pulling him.
True. He's not ready to rage yet. Yeah, throw him can keep us cool for a while. Can't you tell?
Gonna Arms of Hate our Ash. I will Eldritch Blast this rug, thinking maybe it'll do more than singe it. Huzzah! Be gone! Ooh, 19 plus
19 hits it.
5. Okay. That is a 10 on a d10, baby.
That is enough. The rug goes limp and stops struggling against Trong.
I'll run over to try to unsuffocate him, since he sounded so muffled.
Hot damn! That was close.
Guys, I'm really injured. Oh my gosh. We have 9 more items?
Yeah, I got pummeled a little bit there.
You also hear the 3 gongs of the grandfather clock.
Okay, so the rug was number 3. Yes, we have 9 left.
Oh boy.
By the way, Ash, you hit me with your tentacles. Ow.
I'll pull it over and throw it in the fire.
Fire was starting to burn down, and now that it is no longer cursed and it is running out of table. But you throw the bear rug on it, and it whooshes up again into a big flame.
Sorry, Chad.
Hi, Chad. It smells cursed, alright.
I do apologize there, Jesse. I have to admit I did panic a little bit. Felt like the first time I ever tried the water escape. Didn't go very well.
It's what I deserve for having you guys touch everything. I guess I'll do my fair share.
Well,
Whose turn is it?
I mean, there's that dark-looking wicked chest in the L-shaped room there still.
I go over and
I don't know
poke it.
where we're gonna find Mrs. Ding, unless you know it's on the other side of the painting. Maybe it just got flipped around.
It is a frame with nothing there.
The frame is empty. It was cut out. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it just got flipped around. You just try flipping it around.
But there's
You can see the wall.
Yeah, you just try flipping it around.
you flip it around.
I think I'm done with touching things for a little bit.
Fine, if this counts as my touching, I'll do it.
Oh, well, wait a second. No. This doesn't count. It's nothing. We touched the other one, nothing happened. I'll flip it. Okay, I'll flip it.
I will only touch when it counts.
All right. I'll look at the empty frame and just inspect it.
It looks like a frame where the canvas had been cut out of it.
See?
As I suspected, same on the back as on the front. That's why you always flip things.
I flipped the other picture over with the guy on it.
Oh, what are you doing? Flip me back! I can't see!
Damn!
See?
Flip him over. Bam! Pretend she's there now! Let's go! I'm bored!
Don't be bored. Touch things. I might die. It's fine.
What are you touching next?
The chest.
Who's
Touch
touching
the
it?
chest, Trong.
I'll
Do it.
open it. I mean, I have the skeleton key, so if it's locked, I have it to use it, to try it. But I'll try to just open it.
It opens. Inside is a vampire hunter's kit. It contains 3 stakes, a journal, and 3 small bottles of red liquid and a silver dagger.
Oh my. All we need is holy water. Ooh.
Trong looks at the dagger. What's his name? What's his name? He's looking at
Vampire.
Ash.
Oh, I'll pick up the dagger in there and just kind of see if it has any inscriptions or anything on it.
There's a small maker's mark that looks like a head of a lion.
His name is Leo.
Ew. Don't get jealous, Dan.
No. I'm sure Leo and Dan would get along just great. Here you go.
Dan's bigger than Leo.
Well, it's not
You
about
hand it
size.
over to him?
Yeah, I'll give it to Trong. Yeah. It's about how you use it, Trong.
Leo, sharp. I put it in my bag. Go, Dan. Go home, Dan. He puts it back in the
Go home, Dan.
sheath.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't quite get what to do with these items. I mean, I'll just start touching all of it, I guess. I don't know.
The 3 stakes feel like wooden stakes. They're quite pointy on the end. The journal, if you pick it up and look, can you read Elvish?
No.
I can.
The 3 small bottles of red liquid. You swirl them around. Do you open and smell them?
No. It's disgusting.
If you want me to read them, I can read it.
Yeah, take the book.
I'll drink it.
Here you go, Trong.
What does it? What does it say? Let's see.
I think we should each take one of these stakes, though, just in case. We never know what's going to happen. So I'll, divvy up the 3 stakes.
Okay. The journal includes strategies for vampire hunting and their weaknesses.
Just written in Elvish.
Yes.
Does the old man in the painting, is he human?
Yes.
And what else was in this room? Is that everything?
Okay, we're going to ignore the 3 small bottles of red liquid. Sure, okay.
Blood. Is it Dan? It's Dan.
What?
Or Chad.
Chad's not here.
Give me an Arcana check.
All right. 11.
You know what these are. These are potions of healing.
Okay.
Oh. They're not blood?
I'll drink it.
Do you need it? Are you injured?
I need it. I'm hurt. Look at me. I'm bloodied. I'm like 6 out of 18.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I mean, there's one for each of us, so we can each take one.
I drank mine right away.
Greater healing.
Jesse is now back to full HP. Much better.
Happy juice.
It's very happy
Keep
juice,
happy
but
juice.
yes, save yours for when you need it. I needed it.
Chad has big bottle happy juice. Big. He holds his hands out real far as they can go. Big bottle Chad has.
Yeah, Chad has a big bottle. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a big baby.
Chad not a baby. Chad big.
Mm-hmm.
Through the door. I say we sweep the entirety of the first floor before going up these stairs we see here.
Trump don't sweep nothing.
Sure.
That's just a figure of speech.
There was a doorway near the room. Could be a closet, who knows?
You open the door and you see a dining table set for 8. In the middle of the table are 2 baskets, one containing fresh bread and the other apples. On the left side of the room is a cooking food prep area, a sink, a countertop, a barrel of water, and another full of fish. A straw broom is propped in the back corner. 2 windows allow a dim light to infiltrate this room.
Well, Strong, you don't sweep, but here we have a broom.
Food. He runs in and grabs a loaf of bread and starts eating.
Oh boy.
Roll initiative, please.
Oh,
Oh my
the
goodness.
bread isn't really
Goodness
bread.
gracious. We got some bread of smothering here.
Glad I took my potion.
14.
Whoa, John. Tide.
You're welcome to go first.
I only got an 8.
I don't know what I'm even attacking. The loaf of bread in your hand?
As soon as Trong grabs the bread, the broom in the corner comes to life and comes after you.
Strong, it's trying to make you sweep.
Not the broom.
Tom, go sweep!
And it will try and hit you, Trong.
Bite it, Trong.
It completely misses with its first attack and tries to sweep you off your feet, and its second attack is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage. Jesse, it's your turn.
Not today, broom. I point my finger at it and I try to firebolt it and singe it up. Oh no, 8.
It nimbly dodges out of the way.
Come here, you skinny little thing.
Trong.
I have this half of a French loaf sticking out of my mouth. And
It's called a baguette.
a baguette. Oh, yeah. That's quite a tasty baguette made by who made the baguettes? Do you remember?
Here.
Oh
I don't know.
yeah, it was in Red Wolf. The lady at the inn in Red Wolf.
I don't actually know.
And I pull out my hand axe or my battle axe. I'm gonna get ya! Here's a hand job! And smack down, trying to cut the broom in half. That is a 23.
23 hits it.
I'm gonna say looks like it's 8 slashing damage.
You whack into it, and it is looking hurt.
And then I just sort of I'll stay within distance. I'm not gonna move away.
Okay,
But
Ash.
I'll finish biting my bread. One hand on the bread and one hand on the axe.
I was gonna go for chill touch again on it. 14 to hit.
It doesn't seem to have any effect. It shivers briefly, but then it's fine. You didn't hit its AC.
I'm fine where I am. I'm not gonna get closer to it. Trong's got it.
The broom is going to come around for 2 more attacks on Trong. 17 and a 17.
Both hit.
13 points of damage total from the 2 swacks from the broom.
Shoot.
Trong doesn't like it. He gets hit. He drops his bread, and grabs his arm where he gets hit. Ah! Hey! Fucking broom!
Jesse, your little buddy is getting attacked. He's getting beat up by a broom.
Leave Trong alone. And then, like, very sternly point the finger for a different, very similar cantrip called Eldritch Blast. It's done me well before. And there we go, 24.
24 hits it.
Another 10 damage with the Eldritch Blast.
And the broom flies back across the room and goes still clattering to the floor.
You guys would be lost without me.
Well, hot damn.
We have 8 left. Let's go.
Wow, Maui. You're halfway through. This is not looking good.
Okay, there's fruit and bread and a sink and a bucket of water and a bucket of fish.
We gotta start inspecting.
Yeah, I think I'll just start picking stuff up and putting it in my mouth. Starting with the fish.
Okay, it's raw. It's raw fish. Do you care?
That's fine.
You eat some fish. Nothing happens.
Okay. I sort of bite down on the head and rip it off. And I sort of wing it over the side, and I reach out with my hand and grab the next available thing. Fruit of some sort.
Apples.
I'll take a big bite out of a half of the apple in one big bite.
Tastes a lot better than the fish.
What else did you say there was?
There's a bucket of water, and there's a sink, there's a counter, there's 8 chairs, there's plates at the table set for everybody, and...
Does it look like a nice setting, or dust over everything, or does it look...
A little bit dust, as nobody's been here for a little while, so... It's a little
the
dusty.
food is all fresh.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit at one of the heads of this table here, and pick up the utensils.
Doesn't steal his pockets.
Pick up the plate, just like start handling things, I guess.
Everything feels as you expect it to.
How large is this bucket of water? Like large enough for a goblin to be inside of it?
Yeah, it's like a baby bathtub size.
Okay. That's a little
You can go
derogatory,
take
but
a bath.
alright. I'll walk over to the bucket of water.
It's Glick eggnog making size.
Oh my gosh, what? What even is that?
Yeah, you want to reference
Very
something
large.
everybody knows, so it makes it
Right. In case there was any confusion, it's about the size of the Glick family would use to make their annual eggnog. Just to clear it up for everyone.
Exactly.
I don't know what that means.
I've posted plenty of pictures of our Christmas.
Yeah, if you're on our Discord, you know. I'm going to take one of the apples from the table and put it in the water. Just make a bobbing for apples type of station.
Okay, it bobs.
Okay, I'll do the same with some fish. I'll throw some of the fish in the water.
Fish sink.
Ew.
Great, I'll put some bread in the water.
Bread floats. Like a witch.
And then I'll stir it up with the broom that we defeated.
Okay, and they're all swirling around now.
Trong's just watching,
I'm out of ideas.
amazed.
Just touch
Make
everything.
soup?
Soup away. This table, there's like a table on the one edge of this wall. Like, is it like a cooking station? Like just like a top where you would prepare food on?
Yeah.
And there's like knives there, like to use, like you would find in the kitchen.
Yes.
I'm gonna start chopping off heads of this fish and like start preparing fish with these utensils and see if anything happens.
You're chopping off heads and you're making a mess, really.
This damn house is stupid. I'm starting to feel like Trong. I'm getting a little angry here.
Give me the head, best part.
There's plenty of them for you. Chop, throw them in the head. Chop, throw them in the head.
Jesse will just circle the table, glancing, touching each chair, giving each glass a little ding,
Everything feels the way you expect it would. Nothing is out of the ordinary.
I guess we have to move on. There's 2 doors.
It looks like those are windows, Jesse.
Windows. Yeah, those are windows.
There's 2 windows. All right. Ignore me.
Go to stairs. Stairs.
All right. I agree. That's
You really think there's 8 items? There's something.
Well,
we missed
I
out
don't
here.
know. We got some items, and we can start smashing dinnerware. See if that does anything.
No.
Okay. I smash some stuff on the edge of the table. I smash it. I look over at Ash, and I grab another one and smash it and look over at Ash.
I've got like one hand cupped to my ear, like listening for a chime. I just give you a shrug.
Is it working?
You hear the old man mumbling from the other room. Where's my dishes? Where's my dishes?
We definitely know he's magic. We could kill him.
I think if we just find his wife, we'll solve that one. It'll be fine.
And then there are 2 items. I got it.
Well, that may be. Look, I think Trong's right. We should, heaven forbid I ever say that again, but I think Trong's right. We should go upstairs.
Oh my goodness. Relying on Trong. No offense.
No fences.